It is a beautiful Saturday. Not really. I think it's minus 11. Some good wind. We actually canceled we didn't cancel them. We told the framers that the backfill was going to be happening today, and so they've decided intelligently to go to a different site. So we've got creatives back here doing stage 1 of their backfill. Essentially, this is just getting rid of all the stuff that they can do right now. Then they've got to do their DSSP phase 2, and that's going to be running around from the mid well here all the way up to the front well, and the front well is right there. And then we also have to do back over here 2 tie-ins to the downspouts for this front building. It doesn't call for any for the mid building, so that's nice. But the guys were out here at about 7 o'clock this morning. They got a whole bunch done. The framers showed up, moved their boom, and that was about it. We got walls up on the building, which is awesome. Okay, we made it up into the building, just had a little hop, but everything's looking good up here. It's nice to see the walls up. You get this definition. So Dan's going to describe what we got here. So when you walk in that front door, you can actually see on the wall here. What is that, Daniel?
That's where the bathrooms would start.
Bathroom starts there?
Yeah.
We just finished cleaning up a little bit here. There was a bunch of blocks with nails sticking up, snowing. It's looking really, really nice here. Nice to see it all come together with some walls up. And you can see just what we're working with. We've got walls, which is really nice. So I'm excited to see the second floor on, but that's going to be a little while yet. Like I was mentioning before, we're going to see that building rise up for the first floor walls, and then we'll see them probably get the second floor on over here and then over there. They may do the interior walls here. They are marked out for them, so you can see on the ground. See, there's those yellow marks, or the red marks. See them right there. So this here 2x6 wall, that's basically indicating that right there and right here, that's the size of the mechanical room, and it comes out to here. That's the edge of it. So that's the size of the mechanical room. Then that's the kitchen over there, and then you'll have your island. And just to come back this way, that's going to be the front entrance. And right off the front entrance here, you can see there's a red line. Where my boot is the corner. Runs up 2x4 wall, ties into that on the exterior wall. And then this is the powder room right here. So we went from a person not being able to live in here. They had it so full of garbage that they moved into their car, which they then filled with garbage. So it's a sad thing. But they weren't able to live in here at all. So we've now taken this lot here from a, potentially 1 person or 0 people being able to live on this lot, to now we can have roughly 8 people would live in here. 8 people just on this building, so 16 in total. If you factor that there's going to be 2 people per unit. If you did it per bedroom, though, you're going to look at there'd be a roughly 20 people that could be able to live on this lot. Versus just the 1 that was able to live here before. So anybody that's a renter should be happy that stuff like this happens, because even if this isn't your kind of building that you'd like to live in, it does bring down the rent prices across the board. So from when we've started this, rent prices for something like one of these main units was roughly $2,400. And now I would say they're probably around the $2,000, $2,100 range for a main floor unit. Basements are somewhere in like that $1,300 to $1,400 still for the 2-bedroom units, and about $1,100 for a single. It's effective. It's bringing down those rent prices for everybody, and that's kind of what the whole purpose was it was pretty unsustainable. $2,400 for one of these is a pretty ridiculous price, but the market bears what the market bears. If you increase a large amount of units, well, supply and demand dictates that prices are going to come down. So we'll see what happens now that they've canceled the rezoning. My guess is that we're going to see prices climb again, because this inventory of rental housing, it's going to be a little bit of a glut for, probably the next year and a half as new units come online. But following that, we're going to see it probably jump back up again because it's not going to be sustainable, the amount of housing that we're putting online. So land is not cheap, construction is not cheap, labor is not cheap. Given that all of this is not cheap, you're not ever going to get a cheap house. So unless it's subsidized by the government, and I don't suggest anybody wishes for that, because that's not a step in the right direction. You want the free market to bear out, and the way that happens is by removing regulations. If you remove regulations, you increase people that want to build, and if you can build for a smaller amount of money because you don't have regulations, or because the government steps out of the way and says, hey, I'm not going to charge you $20,000 for a sidewalk that we might do one day, which is the case here. Or moving an NMAX pole, which is costing $60,000. So I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things that come along, and we can't complain. We're developers. It is what it is. But the reality is this add cost to things. It's already expensive to build, and the city doesn't necessarily help with that. So I would suggest that removing regulations is probably better than adding regulations, and that's also going to help bring down home prices. So, but that's it for today, and we'll watch out for the next portion of the build.